Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. Check this out. Pre-alpha 0.1.13. So this is officially the first update in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I just woke up, email came down the chain, and we've got Hwacha. So let's check this thing out. This thing should be pretty ridiculous. So we're gonna put a bunch of peasants out there and see what happens. Oh wow. This thing's just like a giant thing of artillery firing. Oh, okay. So it gets rid of all of its spears or arrows or darts or whatever you have, and then it finishes off. So we'll do a tighter group of peasants to see if that won't wipe them out. But the Hwacha right now, just look at this fire. Dude, this thing's awesome. It's like a machine gun of arrows. Now, it's pretty devastating, but if you don't get them all, you're gonna have to have a few other units because the thing falls apart, unlike other, you know, siege equipment like catapults, ballistas, and cannons. So, let's see. I wonder what the magic number is. We'll go with this little. We'll go with 25 because we had what, 50 last time? Oh, and they all just got. Oh. They respawned so close they died. Alright, watch the incoming arrows though. This is more just to watch the gratuitous violence. That guy actually survived and got up, so it's gonna be another blue victory. Look at how they just stick into the ground like that. It'd be cool if they kind of stuck into the body, so I'm not sure if it's kind of like a what would you call it? Like a ballista, how it's got a little bit of an explosive radius. But man, this thing is a beast. All right, so let's do a shield man. See what happens. We'll do a conga line of shields. See how they do against Hwacha. And we'll watch the firing from right here. Oh shit. Now it hit the back row, but then there's a what? It killed two of them. The other ones got up and just kept going. This game should be pretty interesting to see in the campaign. We might have to give that a try. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want to see with the Hwacha first? Because we definitely have a lot of options here. Let's do a couple of Hwacha. Alright, so in this patch, the new units are the Hwachas and the muskets. We decided to pit them against each other. So we've got a spread out line of muskets. And they just got absolutely massacred. So yeah, it does look like the spears, the darts, that kind of kept going for a bit, still have a little bit of an explosive radius. So I think that's like the strength of them. So let's try them against archers. And let's see if the archers get enough time to fire back. We're gonna put them against a bunch of units. Hwacha! Oh my god, that's just an absolute massacre is what that is. Look, and they're still going. Now, I wonder how many spears they have. Alright, so what about Spearmen? Just a nice solid line of Spearmen. Oh yes, fire. Do Spearmen survive them? There's a few that want to get up. There's one guy who wants to get up. I don't know how he survived that. If it's like, because they don't really get stabbed by the spears, which would be freaking amazing. But when it's alpha 0.1.13, you know you guys get a ways to go. So we're gonna do a line of swordsmen here. Add a few more. And let's see, like some of them, like the shieldmen, I want to see if any units survive and just get back up and keep on chucking. These swordsmen here kind of fired under the arc because they move really, really quickly. So there you go, man. If you need to counter one of these, say in the campaign or something, bring out your swordsmen there because they are fast. So poachers, we know that they have to move and they're kind of a bit slower, but once they close the distance, they've got really fast and relatively accurate arrow fire. At least that was in the past. From what I understand, archers have gotten nerfed a bit. Oh, I thought this group of like 3 or 4 over here were gonna survive. Man, it is early in the morning. I have not had breakfast yet. What to eat for breakfast? That's really the question right now that we've seen the Hwachas. Hwacha! Alright, we've got Barbarians, which are known to be kind of quicker, but lower in hit points. Oh, but it looks like they made it under the firing arc as well, so... I think if you come across like a big formation, you're going to want to use a Hwacha. I'm curious to try them out in campaign. That is for damn sure. Alright, farmers, can you survive? They run a little slower. These guys have won a few campaign maps for me. Lost a few as well. Looks like a few of them made it. They move quick enough. Oh my god. What? We're gonna have to run this one again. I don't know what's up, but farmers really look like they got something going. They know some things. They know how to survive arrows that will blot out the sun. Let's see what it's like from their point of view. Oh my goodness, look at all these arrows. Yeah, they definitely made it again, and some of them survived. And now, is that because they just move fast enough? But I wonder if in a campaign, if you put like a Hwacha up front and just dispels all the arrows and then kind of acts as a barricade, maybe to aggro or disrupt formations, that could be an idea. Alright, boxers. 27 boxers. Now, the spacing was bad on a few of them. You can't put them right next to each other. Come on, boxers. Oh, they're definitely gonna make it. They made it under it. Ha 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 ha. Alright, boxers did it too. Now, we did like a blob of peasants. Let's do a line of peasants. Kind of spread out, just a bit, right? A nice, thickish grouping of peasants. Incoming arrows. Oh, yeah, some of them kind of like bow, and then they get back up and just keep on trucking. Now, what we haven't tested is multiple lines of Hwachas yet. Let's try that. And then we'll do... Actually, wait, before that, we're not complete with our tests. Ballistas. 7 ballistas versus 7 Hwacha. I'm assuming it's like, is Hwacha a Japanese thing? Oh no, the ballistas are stuck. Oh. Alright guys, so I actually had a game crash, interestingly enough. I'm not sure what it was, but good lord. But so what's interesting is before I just had like a client. Alright, so we had a bit of a problem with the ballistas. We are moving onwards. And catapults get a few shots off and survive the barrage. Now, if I remember correctly, at one point we did like kind of a rock, paper, scissors test between catapults, ballistas, and cannons. And while I thought catapults were kind of useless, they were one of the best at taking out siege equipment. So now let's do cannons to see where's the Hwacha's place in Totally Aggroed Battle Simulator. They've killed 2 cannons, so 3 cannons so far. They killed 3, and cannons are pretty good. So I think if you're gonna have Hwachas versus cannons, definitely go with cannons, because that was pretty damn good. Now, I think the last test we have here is chariots. So we are going to do, we'll just do a line of chariots. Do 7 first, and then maybe, if necessary, we can get a wedge. Oh, the Hwachas cannot. Oh shit! That thing hit the mountain. We'll run the test again, but do you see that chariot bouncing off? That was amazing. I want to run that one again. Okay, so the blue team won, so the chariots definitely won. Let's see if we can't get a chariot caught by these. Oh, none of them got caught this time. Oh, look at the horse head. Dude, that guy's got like 3 spears coming up. And they're still going. Look, they're kind of pushing them like push carts over there. Chariots definitely win. Let's do this should be fun. Hwacha. Always do wedges. And then we'll get the chariots here. do a little wedge versus wedge. To kind of... Oh, they don't really stick to formation. A few of them took spears. Oh my god. Horsehead galore there. And it looks like, what, 4 of them are left alive? That's pretty good. This one actually got stuck. I've yet to see a chariot really get stuck. So I'd say for our first little preview here of the Hwacha, now that you guys are going to have some ideas for these things, I want to see them. Because we definitely could have a lot of fun. What about Hwachas versus Hwachas, right? Custom battles. I mean, formations. Were there any actual battles where something like this took place? Oh, devastation. So it looked like there's one on the blue team that survived and all the reds got knocked out to kind of just end it that way. But ladies and gentlemen, that is a little preview of the Hwachas. Hwachas. It's a very interesting name. But so we've got muskets and Hwachas in Alpha 0.1.13. What if we do... It still seems to be the same, but we can run